Hello everyone, welcome back to another trading session. I want to take this buy right here. I'm starting my session with this trade. We have been inside of this range for a while and we could take some common point of rejection trade, but I realized that it's time to break this range. And also the next candle opened with this gap up, gap down, and this is a pattern. We got the retracement and then market moving like this. The next seller's entry is going to be this little QM up there. I will check the confirmation. Yes, you see an engulf here, right? So we see the QM inside of that engulf. This is the QM, right? So we go to the lower time frame step by step to find an entry. All right, the closest fresh supply for now is this one, right? So if the price comes inside of this range, I will take a sell. Right? If I go to the lower time frame, it's going to be smaller and smaller. All right, let me see. All right, the first trade was a winning trade. I want to take one trade on this QM, and this is going to be my initial zone. Okay, it has been rejected from the initial zone first, but it will reject from this one as well. All right, oh my god, look at this. This is a doji. I could take this trade. Let me see. All right, we can have a common point of rejections. I want to add right here. If it comes down, I will add two more. Let's go. I believe they're going to reject from this point because the market's moving this way, right? So just like that. And now we have drawn a very strong rejection point. Oh my god, if we lose, it's going to be a disaster. Come on. All right. Yeah, we won that. And I believe, yeah, it was a nice trade. Look. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Fifth and sixth are always takeable. We took the seventh, but it's still fine. This is a common point of rejection, right? When we have a market with tons of rejections just like this, and it's moving in a flag, like in a flag way, just like this, or like this, we can take advantage of the rejections and we can draw a common line between all of them. You see, we get all the rejections, right? We get all the rejections and we take fifth and sixth rejection of it. So now we're breaking this doji again, but we have a QM down there. So I will check the confirmation for the QM real quick. This is the engulf. No, it's not the engulf. I guess, yeah, this is the engulf for that QM. I will go to the lower time frame. Hold on. Oh, it's already closed. I'm taking one right now, and then I will add one more on the QM, on the fresh supply. Okay. I'm sorry if this looks fast. We should be fast with these setups, right? It only comes with the practice. I hope you're not confused, okay? If I go to 1 minute, oh, there we go. We actually took the trade the best possible entry. It combined with this QM, okay? So some of you might think, might ask, I've been asked a lot of questions about why we're doing the same thing but we're losing and you are winning. Okay, that's simple. Because in order to be profitable, that's all I'm trying to say to you guys. In order to become profitable, we need to take best possible trades every single day. Okay, let's see if we're gonna win this. It was a winning trade, yo. Oh my god, it was close. So taking best possible trades are gonna lead you to profit. Okay. So the question is, what is the best possible trade? Best possible trade means that we combine different stuff that we know it works and we take a trade based on them. For example, we know that doji break will gonna give us retracement, but we didn't take it immediately, right? If we were taking this immediately, it would be a simple doji trade and we lost that, we would lose that, right? We took it and combined it with this QM down here, okay? That's why it was a winning trade. The entry is so important. For example, here, there is a common point of rejection, right? Let's say it was a doji instead of this green candle. If it was a doji, If we were taking the trade immediately, we might have lost the trade. But we entered at this common point of rejection, so we reduce the risk, right? So the whole thing we're doing here is reducing the risk and taking best possible trades. That's the difference. Okay. All right. It's about to go up there. I'm gonna take a trade on that. Come on. Come on. Let's go. I enter right here. And there's a smaller supply inside of it. Okay, in 15 seconds. As you can see up there. Yes. We could set our entry right here for the safety, but I just prefer to enter at this one. Okay, and it was a winning trade. Now, was it a good trade? Yes, because if you look at this one, it's not only a QM trade, but also you can combine it with the common point of rejection. See that? We also take this one. First, second, third. This would be fourth time that it's rejecting. Okay. Also, we could even optimize it even more. Look at that. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. It would be sixth here. Okay. But entry would be a little riskier, but still, it would be nice. You can see this supply here worked. If we go to 15 second, I'm pretty sure, yeah, this one also would have been worked. Okay, see? All right, I'm just gonna stop right here. I hope you enjoyed, and peace out.